Nathan Zegura here with a special edition of the 2-Minute Drill brought to you by University Hospitals. We'll take a look now at the Browns cornerbacks in our position review. And in 2020, the Browns cornerbacks, sometimes kind of a revolving door. Denzel Ward, obviously he is your ace. 10 pass breakups, a couple of interceptions. And on the other side, you had Terence Money Mitchell. Money Mitch led the team in snaps played this year, played over 1,200 snaps. He was out there for every play on defense, it seemed like, this year. In fact, nobody else on the team even played 1,000 snaps. And remember, Money Mitch wasn't even supposed to start at corner, but when Greedy Williams went down with that shoulder injury that caused him to miss the entire season, it was Money Mitch and Denzel Ward as your starters on the outside, and Money Mitch was the only one that was there week in and week out. Now, Money Mitch is an unrestricted free agent at the end of this season. I think it will be a big priority to bring him back because we don't know about Greedy, and you want to get Greedy back. The second-round pick who had a great rookie season was supposed to form that duo with Denzel Ward. Hopefully, he is recovered from that shoulder nerve issue and will be ready to go. Reports are looking good. He will bring much-needed size and speed to the Browns cornerback. So on the outside, it's Denzel. You hope you're getting Greedy back. Money Mitch, free agent. Now on the inside, it starts with Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson, a former first-round pick. Remember that awful injury he suffered in training camp this year, the lacerated liver. That kind of set him back, but he can play inside. He can play outside. He spent the majority of his time with the Browns in the slot, but he was on a one-year deal. He, too, is an unrestricted free agent. So 2 out of your 3 starting corners for the majority of this season, Money Mitch and Kevin Johnson, will be unrestricted free agents. Now on the inside, the Browns also got contributions from MJ Stewart, the former second-round pick who was claimed after being waived by the Bucs early this offseason. He stepped in, and while he was up and down at times, didn't have the consistency he wanted, Browns fans will never forget what he did down the stretch. He had the interception in Week 17 in the playoff clincher against the Steelers, and he had that opening interception, the one-hander, off of Ben Roethlisberger in the playoff win in Pittsburgh. And so MJ Stewart, a guy with a lot of talent, a lot of versatility, can play inside, outside, special teams, did it all. He will be back and could take on a bigger role in 2021. And speaking of special teams, you got Tavir Thomas. Tavir Thomas, perhaps one of the best special teams players in the NFL, but he was your opening day starting slot cornerback this year. A great tackler, a great blitzer. Tavir showed flashes in coverage as well, and he is a restricted free agent this offseason, and I'm sure he is somebody that Mike Prefer will want back for this team on special teams. Robert Jackson got 2 starts for the Browns Week 17 and then in the playoff win over the Steelers. Good size at 6'2", and hopefully that experience will help him out as he moves into the future. And then speaking of the future, the Browns also have A.J. Green. And now, not the receiver down in Cincinnati, A.J. Green, the cornerback. He was the top undrafted free agent cornerback this year, and the Browns brought him in. He spent the majority of the season on the practice squad, an opportunity to be active late in the year, but didn't get on the field much. But he's a guy that they like a lot as a developmental guy who could become a good outside corner for this team in the future. For these quarterbacks, though, when you think about 2 of your 3 starters from a year ago, unrestricted free agents, you think about the fact we still don't know with Greedy Williams. I don't know what this room's going to look like. You know about Denzel Ward for sure. Beyond that, some question marks. You certainly hope Greedy is back. You hope Money Mitch is back. We'll see what happens with Kevin Johnson. But a lot of guys in the mix here, a lot of talent, but also a lot of uncertainty, which really has been the theme when you look at these different rooms on the defensive side of the ball. For the latest on your Cleveland Browns, keep it tuned to clevelandbrowns.com and the Browns mobile app. Of course, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Browns. This has been our cornerback position review edition of the 2-Minute Drill, brought to you by University Hospitals.